your instructor Joy. Today we're going to talk about ricochet. Ricochet is multiple spring notes in one bow, in one direction. Before I continue, please subscribe and send me your questions so that I know what to address. So ricochets are the one that sometimes you see like this. It can be slowly, or one of the famous one is a Paganini Caprice one. Something like that. So as you can see, there are faster one, or sometimes a little slow. So how do we do that? It seems like it's very hard. One just has to understand what the physics of the spring bow is. All the violinists at some point have experienced that bow shakes on its own without us wanting it. Something like, and in performance it makes us nervous. So why does bow shake? Simply because we're not keeping the bow well enough by using our wrist. The way we keep our bow really on the string is we use every part of the joint of our hand, but we also, most of it, we use our wrist very actively, right? So when you want to have your bow spring, you do less of your wrist moving. So in one string, you exercise like that. Just throw the bow. So let's see. My wrist, I wouldn't say stiff, but it almost stays straight with a very little movement. And there's a certain part of bow that springs. If you want to spring slowly, stay rather in the middle. If you want to have your bow spring faster, a little upper half. And understand the spring spots of your bow. Then, once you've found out the slow spring and then fast spring part, then maybe with slow spring, try this time multiple strings. Yeah. Now, because of gravity, I find the up bow a little harder than down bow. So I like to practice first up and then down. Important one is when you play multiple string with ricochet, try not to emphasize every single string like this. That will not only not have you successful playing ricochet, but also will slow you down. So it's one movement, one throw, and just lowering your arm gently without moving your wrist too much. It is very important for you to keep your thumb relaxed so that your thumb adjusts as the bow goes. Then you try. Then you go. Then if you want to play a little faster part like Paganini, then you go a little up over. So how do we know what kind of tempo we want to do? Fast ricochet or slow ricochet? Well, it has to do with what type of piece you're playing. And often the Paganini piece, this caprice, so this part is played very fast. But if you happen to perform in a big hall, make sure that's not too fast. Big hall, it tends to be a little more reverberant, a little more echoey. So it takes a little more time for the sound to travel, which means if it's too fast springing bow, people just hear the blur all mixed up. So I encourage you, if you end up playing a hole, a little larger hole, try to take a little middle part of bow. This would be the fastest that I would encourage. So try that one. Ricochet can be really fun. It's more of the show-off kind of effect, and a lot of, especially young violinists are eager to play. I remember I was that way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click like and let me know what your questions are.